Today, I think curiosity's got the best of me because I am en route to go test one of the fastest motorcycles in the world. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it either, but I've got the opportunity to, so I'm going to. And for those that don't really know motorcycles, that's a Suzuki Hyabusa. And my boy owns a pretty good specimen of one, and I'm going to jump on it and just see what that life is like. So what's the rundown on this? Is this that before the year that they retarded the top speed?
After.
Oh, this is after? So it's got the 184? 186?
Yeah, it's got the 32-bit ECU. You do that little 3-up. So you can use Power Commander 5 and stuff. For other ones you can't. Then they did some coding on the forks. Then that was unchanged until 2008.
The only thing is on this is the slip-ons?
Slip-ons, and that's it. Had a TRE on it, I took it off. It looked pretty janky. Airbox mod too, I forgot about that.
The what?
Airbox mod.
Airbox mod? What's that?
The flapper door in there is supposed to change the throttle response. Get like 3 horsepower across the board.
So the throttle's snappier?
Throttle's always been snappy.
Oh.
It was a, I forgot, the vacuum plunger. So it would adjust on the fly. It's supposed to be better throttle response, but the nerve boosters got rid of it. It was just probably good for city ride or something.
Well, let's see what this limo is all about. This bike is humongous. Hydraulic clutch.
Looks heavier than it is.
Huh?
Looks heavier than it is.
Yeah, it's doesn't feel that cumbersome. Let's see what it's all about. Oh. Oh. Dang. Intimidating. Oh, it's a big block. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh God, the hydraulic clutch. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, goodness gracious. Interesting. Well, it's starting off shaky. We're on shaky grounds. It's got a steering damper that really makes the steering super slow. So because I wasn't able to turn it in as fast as I'd like, damn, this throttle does have a little bit of slag on it. But that's alright. It's a little more nimble than I thought it would be. But it's so much bike. It's huge. Jesus, this is big. Keep in account, this is my first time riding a Hayabusa. So this is the biggest motorcycle I have ever been on. Feel like smoke on biker boys. Leader bike's put down power is so like, it's like an extremely angry, rabid cat. Like, just, it's not scary until you realize it's scary, right? This feels like I'm walking a big ass Doberman pinscher that's way stronger than me. So it should be warmed enough. Let's jump on the freeway and see how this thing lives, because the freeway is its realm, and this is where this thing likes to play at. Transmission's a little notchy, but it's not terrible. Incredible. incredible. Shifting it at 2 grand, it has more than enough power. Wow, man. Wow. It just totally gives you a mind fuck as to what you've experienced with motorcycles and what you believe and you should know about motorcycles, right? It's just totally different. It's a damn big block Hemi is what it is. Obviously, I'm not trying to review how it corners and how it handles, because that's not what a Hayabusa is all about. Hayabusa is all about this right here and top speed. So as far as cruising on the freeway, like the ergonomics, body positioning is extremely good on this bike. I'm super comfortable right now. There's really no pressure on my wrists at all. And the seat and tank, well, the position that your body would be on the seat and the tank is extremely comfortable. So I don't see why this bike would provide any problems if you ride it for a real long time. So road trips is probably this bike's best feature. And then we get to the part where it goes fast. And this is just a freaking 6-gear roll-on. We're already at 100. Oh my. Now, like I said, I have gone fast before on the leader bikes. My boy's 1000 RR, his BMW 1000 RR, I guess I should have to clarify now because 1000 RR isn't just a Honda thing anymore, was extremely fast. I rode that. The fastest I ever pushed a bike because I was so comfortable on it was my cousin's R1. And that was to 184 miles an hour. And I think I went a little quicker, but when I looked down, that was the last speed I saw. Man, this bike is definitely cruising. I'm barely using any kind of throttle, just cruising at 100. And it's so damn comfortable that you don't realize that you're even going this speed. That just means this bike is extremely dangerous.
So in editing, I realized that the mic had pulled out of the GoPro and you got a lot of annoying wind noise. It was a pretty windy day, so me pushing this bike, I had to tuck down behind that windscreen so tight because it was just really pulling me off the bike. The gear I had on wasn't optimal for this kind of stuff anyway. Should have worn my leathers, but I definitely didn't think that I was going to be hauling ass on a Hayabusa today. This bike is really incredible because, as I said right there, I didn't even shift gears. I just took the bike from a 6-gear roll-on and went up. So here's where the mic got better.
This is such a serious bike, man. Alright, so we've got the mile per hour setup and we're gonna see how fast this thing goes. So as you can see, really big inverted forks, really big brakes, very comfortable bike, 1300 cc's, humongous chain. Damn, this thing is a Hemi. So now it's time to really see what it's made of. Fuck. Alright, well, let's rock. Alright, we're just gonna go take the flyover.
As the mic goes back into malfunction land, this bike is just such a handful. The speed doesn't look that fast, which is very interesting to me because it's mad deceptive. I'm a little too old for this shit and I don't have the nuts for it anymore, but if I had been a lot younger, I would have stayed in this so much longer. The indicated mile per hour isn't accurate, but the wind and everything that I was experiencing on the bike was kind of making it uncomfortable to really even push it and grab a handful of throttle. So This bike is kind of like a big aggressive freight train. It doesn't seem like you're going that fast because you're really not giving it that much of a throttle twist. And if you look down at the speedometer, the indicated speed is far more than you even thought you were going. So you just tuck in and go faster like I'm doing here. It's a bike that'll definitely make a commute so much more fun if you got wide open spaces. But since I don't have that much wide open space, I don't push it too hard. Now, of course, I would have the dream of hitting the speedo, clearing the whole dash that indicates 186, but nah, that'll never happen, especially not on these roads. And that windscreen, it covers just enough, but it could definitely be better with an aftermarket double bubble, because that's a factory windscreen right there. So as we're getting off the freeway and kind of laughing to myself at how outrageous that bike is, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the regular audio because the mic's about to clear up right here.
Like if I went to the twisties, I wouldn't feel like I'm out of my element, maybe. Acceleration is beyond me. Lord God. So I'll reserve all of that high performance acceleration for the freeway. I'm definitely not doing any pulls right here on the streets. Wow, y'all. Wow. Okay. Maybe if I went to like a lot, I don't know if there's a use that I can find for this bike. But boy, please believe, if I was on I-5 going to LA, yeah, oh, it's doing, okay. I didn't think it was gonna do with that.
The first one really caught me off guard, and then this second one I felt like I was about to loop, so I just tried to control it on throttle.
Pull it over, you dumpsters.
This is ignorant. That is not right. I don't do wheelies anymore because I just, you know, I only like to do it on one bike, and that's the R6 that I'm building right now. When I'm done with building that, I'll do hella wheelies. Right? Max Wrist better watch out, because I ain't doing all that power wheelie bullshit. This bike is very bulky. My knee is actually sore from rubbing on that plastic. Well, that was an eye-opening experience. Look at my little scooter compared to this thing. That concludes that ride. This is way too much bike, dude.
Turbo kit, we're good to go.
Boy, if you don't get
Turbo kit? Why?
Gotta do 200.
No, God, please, no.
Let's see how fast we went. Huh?
146.
Yeah, why your speedometer hella off then?
They build that in for safety.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still uncomfortable.
But it doesn't feel. When I first got it, I was thinking this would be heavy and bulky and not able to corner and.
Well, what tripped me up right here is the long wheelbase. I'm used to a shorter, tighter turn, so I was feeling like a dweeb right there. But it's the long wheelbase is. Yeah.
It's like riding those big BMWs.
Because I'm not responsible enough, I would definitely have to wear my one piece if I'm riding that. This just ain't the gear for it at all. Interesting. All right, I'll hit you up. Wow, man. Very crazy. Very crazy. Very, very, very crazy. Well, that's just a random day for me, I guess. Shoot, I don't know what to say, honestly. That wind was just unbearable. I don't have the right gear on for that, so that that made it uncomfortable for me. Obviously, I mean, yeah, I could keep it pushing and go crazy, but the amount of wind and vibration that was being given to my helmet and my vision, we don't need to retard the vision at that speed, you know what I mean? So he's saying he could do turbo setup and a couple of other things to make that bike do 200. And that's the word that he's gotten from the guys that do it down at Coalinga and everywhere else. Or he can do a 1400 plus bore out and cams, tune, and a couple other little things to make that thing do that. But both of those options are over $5 grand.
Delete all this shit!
Elemental did it.
So during skids, this is going to be the setup. The 19's in the back, the XD's in the front. Oh man, it already makes the car look like it's about to be time attack. I love the look of that. Really love the look of those. Front and back, it looks really juicy too. But speaking of juicy, the freaking tires are just far too big. So they're just definitely interfering with everything. So that's why I haven't kept them on or drove it yet, but soon. So it's 275s on these wheels. It's a little too far. We'll run 235s on it, and the actual lip of the rim to the fender looks perfect. But seeing the fitment is pretty good. I took one of the slip-ons out because I couldn't really even move the car around. It was just dragging the fenders the whole time. So we got to raise the car just a little bit. I don't like that rear tire tuck. The front's okay, but rear is definitely going up. This is essentially going to be like a mixed dedication to grip and drift once I'm done with this car. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We're gonna have to get on the track and battle it out.
Later.
So it's been a few years since Justin actually drifted around. So he's getting back in the flow of how the car is maneuvering. So I'm just riding to see what he's doing.
Woo! You almost crashed all of them.
Yes, okay.
Justin's giving me a go in it. We're just gonna see how this thing reacts. Okay, night's over. I rode the old boy, so I am gonna get to the house on the old girl, but it's kind of cold. I didn't wear a jacket, so I'm just out here. At least I got sleeves on. But cool last night, very good turnout for, you know, we want to show some support for Cody, and I don't know if I got the footage when I was coming in here, but I'll tell you like this. It's a normal day. Our season is basically over with, only a couple more Sonoma drifts, but we had a friend that had a very unfortunate accident that physically changed him, and it's been very hard for him to keep up with medical bills and things like that. So the best thing that we can do as a drift community is to come together and do a type of fundraiser, type of event for him, so that we can try to donate something to him. So also get him back in the element that he loves, right? So he loves drifting and all that, and just to get him back in the scene that, you know, he loves and that loves him. So it was a pretty good night, very noble cause, and everybody had a blast. So very good, awesome night. And I'm headed to the house. I've been putting off dinner for quite a while, and time for me to get there. So let me tell my wife I'm headed home, and that's it. We're gonna end the vlog. I got to ride the FZR a little bit, got to drift a little bit. Overall good night. So let's get to the house.